it's Arhinna, your tarot life coach, bringing you your May tarot scopes. Yes, baby, we are already in May. So, fam, welcome back. High fives, big love, big hugs, shoulder rubs. Yes, family, welcome back. So it's so good to be with y'all again. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you guys for all your likes, your shares, your subscribes, your messages, your emails, your love, all the love on the gram, everything you guys been doing. Thank you. I feel very blessed and very honored to have you as a part of my family. So, with that being said, guys, this is a general read for Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising for the month of May. And we're going to be using the cards a little bit differently this time. I have 3 shaman cards and an animal card. The animal card is representative of your totem power or your power animal, and that is going to be the spider. But before we jump into La Araña, I want to talk a little bit about what's going on in the heavens. So, on May 3rd, Mercury is coming out of retrograde from 5 degrees Taurus to 24 degrees Aries. That's nice. That's always wonderful. On May 10th, full moon is in Scorpio, so be ready for a video. And on the 13th, 14th, and 15th, these are karmic dates with destiny. Watch out for important things to be surfacing on those days. Now, on May 21st, the sun enters into Gemini, and on the May 25th, the moon is in Gemini. So, the way I was explained is the sun in Taurus and all these retrogrades is helping us get reconnected with our more authentic self. And as also these 4 planets going retrograde, it's giving us the opportunity to change the karmic cycles that we've encountered in our life. So basically, this is just us being able to say, hey, I don't really like the way this is going. I would like for it to go another way. So let me change the way things are and redo it, okay? Let me apply a different solution. That's basically what's happening. So, with that being said, let's jump into the spider. And the spider is all about karma. The spider is all about infinity. The body is shaped like the number 8, and 8 is all about movement and travel and communication. This is also about the possibility of creation. 8 legs represent the winds of change. So, rebirth, death, resourceful, infinity, and cunning. You are the weaver of your life, baby. Weave something good. Also, patience is getting what you want, making sure that you're setting yourself up for success. You are also dealing with your shadow self. Now, the way I like to look at shadow self, and I've been studying a little bit more and more in a different way other than the dark sides of us, shadow are those things that we like kind of repress. It doesn't necessarily have to be dark, but there's a social worker or research study named Brene Brown, and she talks about the art of vulnerability. And it's such a beautiful way of using our vulnerable side or using those things that we consider our shadows or our darkness to really shed light on them and make them beautiful. So this is about transforming that energy. Pay attention to how things are starting to unfold and wait for the right moment. This is you gaining your perspective, okay? Now, focus on the areas of your life that cause you to feel a little bit of unease or fear, because a lot of people are afraid of spiders. And this is a lot about creativity, strength, and gentleness, and balance with your past and with your present, okay? Now, with that being said, the spiritual guidance that's coming through mentally, I'm thinking mind, body, and soul, is the shaman of tradition. So basically, this is just telling you, you can't ignore tradition. You can't ignore the way things are, the way things are processed, because there's value in it. There's value in it, and there's worth in understanding why people do things, acknowledging the past, establishing patterns, and recognizing traditions in your daily living. Now, this is the deer totem. So when you're looking at the deer totem, this is unconditional love. You're going to have to be very kind to yourself as you're creating a new life. I feel like some cancers are really getting into this and really starting new things over. And as you're starting over, you see you have 2 animals with antlers. And for me, antlers represent protection. And these antlers are not there to hurt you, but they are there to give you a damn warning if you get a little too close. That leads us right into physically the ancestor of boundaries. The ancestor of boundaries is here, and he's telling you, hey, you need to protect yourself. You need to protect your energy first off, and you need to make sure that you're guarding what's important to you. Now, this is the bull totem. This is telling me you're at a crossroads. However, you're very fertile. You have lots of confidence, and damn it to hell, you are determined today to get what you want. All right. This is taking the bull by the horns, having the strength to move forward, and the ability to manifest what you want. But with this card, it's also telling you to recognize your boundaries and those of others. Protect your space, protect your energy, and acknowledge your areas of strength. Hey, if you're good at it, you're good at it. The hell with what people think. I don't understand why people are like, oh, well, that's not very humble. Look, if I can run really fast, I'm going to say I can run fast. I'm going to say I run mediocre. If I can run for a long time, I'll be like, well, I can run for a pretty long time, and I'll give you the time that I can run. You know, because I like to run. I actually love to run. If I could run 4 to 5 miles a day, I would. And for some, that's not a lot. But for a short, itty bitty 4'11" girl, that is a lot. Okay. So I like my strengths. And there's nothing wrong with expressing those things that you like about yourself. I don't know why nowadays, if you talk highly of yourself, people think you're conceited. I don't believe in that. Okay. And the reason why I say fertility is because one bull baby, that can impregnate all the cows of the field. So what you got going on is like unstoppable. But it says understanding your limitations and understanding that boundaries can protect, but they can also constrain. So you have to learn that happy balance in between, okay? Like I said, those antlers, they're there for a reason. Now, spiritually, we have the spirit of destruction doing a ronde de Jean. I just love saying that word. Right through your life, all right? It's just annihilating all that negative energy, and it's clearing up the space for new energy to happen. The spirit of destruction for me is similar to that of the tower happening spiritually, and I just feel like there's a lot of bad juju or whatever you want to call it, and it's starting to come off of you, and you're like, nope, you can't come any closer, you can't come over, you don't need to be here, this is my space, this is my life, and I'm gonna live it the way I want. And you see her weaving her little web, and it's like, if you jump on that web and you're not supposed to be there, baby, you going down, right, Cancer? You are taking them down. With that being said, let's go ahead and jump into your read. We will be using the Babylonian Tarot by Sandra, Tabatha, Cicero. And let's bless our cards. Saint Cecilia blesses deck for Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising for the month of May. Show us the energy they have. As I split the deck, holy moly, what is going on? I'm getting nothing but some bull energy for you guys. Either y'all are dealing with a Taurus, or it's just because we're in the month of May. So I have the Carib of Disc telling you, stop waiting on this situation. Do not be bullheaded. So I'm going to tell you, some of y'all might want to look up the bull and study a little bit more about what it represents for you. All right? Thanks to bless stack. Show the energy you have for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. And that's your read. Wow, y'all's energy is like ready to come through. The other reads I've done have not been wanting to move through. In the past, we had the moon reversed. In the present, we have the Two of Disc. The hidden influence is the Hermit. Let me get you closer. I feel like we're very far away. The advice is the Ten of Pentacles. Y'all are definitely dealing with Earth sign. And bam, new beginning with Genesis. Overall energy is that of the Princess of Arrows. Okay, jumping into your read, let's see this. In the past, we have the moon reversed. Being that the moon reversed is like danger. I feel like Mystical should be singing, watch yourself. You need to be careful. You see them lines on that path? Heed the warning. Trust that intuition. Trust that stuff that's telling you, hey, don't go that way. And that is in the past. Now, the moon god in this deck is representative of Ishtar's father, or the high priestess father. So some of y'all's parents are warning you, or you have like an older entity that's telling you, a family member or whatever, that's saying, hey baby, I don't think that's the best thing for you to do. And there you go, happy-go-lucky, still going down the wrong path. That is why it's saying to trust your ancestors, to understand that there's a reason why you follow tradition. There's a reason why you do things a certain way. And when you realize why we seek out counsel and why we go and ask those opinions of the elders, then you're going to understand, okay, they actually probably went through this before. I'm not the first person to go through this. And so you're able to take in that information and move on from that, okay? Now, with that being said, we have the Two of Discs in the present. And this is you trying to balance everything, trying to say, I got family, I got work, I got a new relationship, whatever it is. But it's you trying to find the balance. Now, I always read this card two ways, especially in a relationship read. If you see one little entity is up more, a little bit closer than the other, and one's in the background, be aware that you are being watched. And I don't mean like, please don't freak out like someone's in the parking lot with depends on waiting for you night and day for you to come out. No, I just feel like you're being watched wherever you're at, because the moon is hidden danger. And then I have like this little entity staring at you. So Cancer, you are in spotlight, baby. So make sure that you're walking in balance and that you are taking the high road. All right. Now, next to it, we have this Hermit. And this is the hidden influence. Some of y'all have decided to take a more quiet approach to how you're going to resolve the issue at hand. Now, I feel like the 2 9s in this read, some Cancers are moving, you're changing addresses or changing jobs. I say jobs because there's 2 pentacles right next to them, or 2 discs. However, it's going to be a fresh new start and a new beginning, and you need to get out because some of y'all are being watched where you're living at. Like, I don't know, like maybe they're just like think you're a hottie and they want some of that Cancer stuff that you got, that Cancerian energy. They want some of your little crabby body and they want you. Or this is somebody who is just being nosy as all get out. Okay. Now, the Hermit for me is the hidden influence. It's almost like you're ready to close down and you're ready to get yourself together to get on a higher spiritual level. With the 10 of Pentacles being right next to the Hermit, the 9 and the 10, that significance of travel. You may be traveling this month, and that's where you're going to realize, damn, I'm ready for something new. Damn, I think I want to move here. I like it. But the 10 of Pentacles is telling you, baby, financially things are going to be improving. Your relationships are going to be improving, and things are going to be pretty freaking copacetic this month if you listen to the warning, okay? Now, the possible outcome is Genesis. And Genesis is just like in the Bible, guys. This card is a trump card. And this basically tells you that you are the writer of your story. You are the creator of your story. And you are the freaking spider. So you need to use that feminine energy. Yes, male and female have feminine energy, and create your baby, okay? Create it. Some of y'all are having a baby because of the 10 of Pentacles being right by this, and then we have the moon being 9 months, then there's a baby. So that's the energy I'm getting for you guys coming in. The overall energy for you this month is the Princess of Arrows, and this is Nanil. She's the bringer of life, and she's also the best communicator in the deck. Air signs can hold it down in conversation. She is a hellified debater, a hellified researcher, and she is going to get the answers that you need. Some of y'all are getting the assistance from her, or some of y'all are harnessing her energy. And I kind of want to see what she has to say. If the princess could talk. You see how she's holding up that arrow? She hasn't fully decided if she's going to throw it or not, okay? What does she want us to know? And it is. Yep, somebody's having a baby. Congratulations. I'm so jealous. I love babies. Anyways, she is bringing in some good news. So either you are having a baby, or your dream is being birthed and you are ready to put it into motion. I think you might have gotten the finances that you really needed in order to birth that baby, in order to get your project off the ground. However, the spider is telling you patience is key. You've got to get it together. You got to make sure that you're doing all the little intricate steps so that you're not moving faster. There's power in tradition, and there's power in boundaries, and there is power in allowing the tower to happen. And whether the tower already happened or is going to happen, the thing is, there is a new beginning, and this is a powerful beginning. It's the Ace of Wands. This is Ishtar's scepter, or like their wand, and it's representative of these 2 lions. So look at these 2 lions over here. No bueno. But these 2 lions over here, super bueno. They're going to help you see what you didn't want to see. So I kind of feel, Cancer, you're going to get some information from this chick right here, whether it's a baby or whether it is just simply information that's going to help you decide on where to move and what to do. Okay, so that's what I have for you coming in. I want to check out this moon one. I'm just being nosy in the past. Show me the energy with this moon. Like I said, some of y'all are dealing with the earth sign. Bam! And there he is. So, be aware of this king of disc who might be promising you the sun, the moon, and the stars, and make sure that you have your stuff aligned, because he is either warning you of the danger or he is the danger. Since he's upright, I feel like he's kind of warning you of the danger, and this person is telling you, get your shit together, get everything balanced, make sure that everything is checked, because they're coming. And this is also significant of like to higher education, making sure that your things are all in order so that you can be successful, because you have a new beginning coming. All right, with that being said, I want to go ahead and jump into your higher calling card, is what I guess I'm going to call it. I asked the cards, the Isis Oracle, what is the highest message that you have for your soul or for your spirit? And it was the Eye of Horus. So with that being said, it says you're gifted with certain spiritual abilities, including divine sight, that are awakening and growing. And I tell you, that is strong for some of you guys. Y'all are really seeing things clearly, because you're not only just the Hermit, but you have that Ace of Wands with that double firehead looking at things. Now, the Oracle is confirmation that you have spiritual gifts of healing and perception that can serve your own life path and that of others, in the use of love, okay? Trust that Horus will protect you as you move forward on your path, and that opportunities will come at the right time. That's the patience with the spider. Now, sorry about that, guys. The final thing about this oracle is that it's an indicator of triumph over the darker energies. That's that moon energy. You are going to have victory over whoever and whatever that situation is. Now, if you remember, I told you we had the 13th, 14th, and 15th, and those are going to be some karmic energies that are coming in. Oh, God, my hair's in my mouth. Hold on. That are coming in. So be prepared, because you're going to have that. Those energies are going to be leaving. It says whether you've been struggling with psychological darkness, unfulfilling habits, patterns, or subversive or undermining behavior with yourself, or from a toxic relationship, these will pass. Okay? You will have your moment in the sun. The truth, the light will prevail. Pray for protection, clear insight, and trust your inner guidance. I'm telling you, somebody is giving you a warning. I feel like it's an older family member, very earth-like. They're telling you, they're Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. It might even be that Virgo coming in with the Hermit. But they are telling you, you have something better, and you're going to create something better, but you have to wait for the right time. Whatever it is, I feel financially, this is going to be a good month. This is also going to be a great month to look for a job, because things are working in your favor. All right? Now, your sacred sites card is that of Frog Mountain, and this is all about reparations, and this is transformative energy, because it's located in the west. And it says, do you sense that one or more of your ancestors suffered something you're going through also? This is a great time to go back home and get ideas on how they dealt with it, so that you understand your history, so that you can move on to your anticipation and joy. And that's going right back to this. You have to get that ancestral, that elder, that older person knowledge, that mama love knowledge that's going to break it to you and tell you the truth about what's going on, okay? Now, it says, in the center, in the present, it shows this little girl. And it talks about, this card depicts a little girl on the reservation who cannot go to school because of the legal friction that her family are extinct. Are you facing a challenge to your identity from the government or any other social group, or from an individual? Okay, now, the card's power symbol is a sacred hoop shown radiating out the four directions which nourish you. To beam from the east brings peace and light into your life. To beam from the south brings warmth. The west brings the rains to wash away the fears, while the north gives you strength. So you have to be strong in your center, and you have to realize that you deserve this new beginning. This is for you. You deserve to have the love that you want. You deserve to be making this money, and nobody's going to be taking it from you. Now, the potential. It says, the last frog became Frog Mountain. Do you have a power animal to guide you through adversity? The white wolf waits for you upon Frog Mountain. He asks you to keep your spirit alive and to trust your instinct. Let wolf teach you the value of treading your own path. By listening to the animals and the sixth elder did, You can become an explorer rather than struggling to fit in with other people. The thing is about the wolf is that you are able to stand out, but also run with the pack. Baby, you have got everything you need to be successful. You are going to stand out. You're going to be able to see things clearly. You're going to have the instincts of the wolf, but also you're going to be able to cooperate and work with others. So overall, that's what I'm getting for you, that you've learned your lesson from the past with the moon reverse. You're learning balance. You're seeing things clearly. You're on a new spiritual level. You don't even care about what's going on, but you're trusting the people that you're surrounding yourself with to create this new beginning. Now, your sacred sites. Your crystal is quartz, and this is all about amplifying reflective and receptive energy. Its flexible strength means it amplifies all actions and intentions. It's a keystone for healing and essential for psychic and chakra balancing. Okay, quartz can enhance spiritual purposes, cleanse the soul and aura, and improve mental and psychic abilities that aids in meditation. Its versatility enables us to use it as an all-healing, especially to do with the body system and the endocrine and immune system, great for healing burns. Drawing this card signifies help is on the way, and I feel it's an earth sign, okay? Sit quietly and focus on what part of your life needs some assistance, and be open to healing and change, and you will achieve what you desire. All right, so that's what I have for you for the month of May. Big things coming in for you. A lot of change is coming in for a lot of signs this month. But I feel like yours has been the most positive. You have the Ace of Wands. You have a baby coming. Some of y'all gonna have a little baby girl, okay? But you have to harness the energy of the wolf. You had quite a few animals show up. You had the deer. You had the bull, who was very strong. Now you have the wolf. And we started with the spider. So one of those animals is going to speak to you, whichever one it is. Use their medicine. And when I say medicine, is you have to kind of study what that animal does and apply that to your situation in order to come out ahead. All right, Cancers. Big hugs and lots of love. Thank you for joining me. Stay tuned for weeklies. Also, if you're interested in a private or personal read, feel free to hit me up at arianaluciano@gmail.com or on the gram at Ariana Luciano. Stay blessed, fam.